And you really told Dow on him? That is brutal.
I did.
Hello, everybody.
Guys? Thank you, honey. You going to bed? You going to bed, hon?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Actually, very well. Very well, Mr. Zach. I'm fighting a mild headache that I've had for 4 days, which I know needs that I need to have my neck adjusted. Chiropractic, as Denise calls it.
We got 41 in the house already, gentlemen.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, you good people. All right, let's start saying hello to some good people so we don't get too far behind.
No, Minix, John R., everyone in chat.
Mark
Crowd, Lady Diver.
Hello, Owen. Hello, Yodi.
Bert Devil.
Don.
Brian. John R. Angie.
Mr. Keegan. Miss Georgianne.
Rob, mainly dirt fishing.
Wow,
Hi,
Rob,
Manny.
here, mainly dirt fishing?
Yep.
Howdy, Georgianne. Howdy, Brian Oilier. Tomcat Josh. Digging SoCal. Bill, good evening. I watched
Bill
part of your video when you were
Marty,
Christine in the park. You apparently had a little surgery that you're not hunting. But yeah, I watched part of that one today. Good evening, Don. James
Rubin. Joe, bad idea. How's everyone doing tonight?
Brian, yeah, there's Brian, Don, Dirt Devil, Roger,
Miss
Fairy Dust. Big famous hugs. Thank you, Miss Fairy Dust. I'm here, but I will be on the road home from my cousin's house. All right, well, you drive safe, girl. Pay attention to that. There's Mr. Greg, AU Diver 79, who has graciously accepted my apology and said, don't worry about it, but I still felt bad. Hey, Nick says he's 70-ish away from 4K, guys.
Congrats, Nick.
Make your show.
Hi, Mona.
Make your show. Make sure you're subscribed to Mr. Super Nick. And Greg, I hope you're continuing to get a little better and better, Greg. Yep, Miss Georgianne's asking right there. Chop Shop, good evening.
Hello,
Don't be starting that early, Bill. Don't be starting that early. Stephen Single-Handed Jewelry. Good evening, Stephen. 5 Mile, good evening.
Yeah, Bill, don't start yawning now. Rob will be yawning for the next 5
hours.
I'll
be out of it, Bill. So
yeah, I know.
Howdy, Neil.
Finding America. Hello.
Evening, Finding America.
You want to hear my Menardo
silver wishes
for the week, Rob?
Tony, 5280. How you doing?
I was bored, so I logged on to chess.com. You know, I'm going to go play a game. And I pull up players, which you still haven't accepted my friend request.
I can't find like open friend requests like you do on this Facebook. I can't find it. But anyway, go ahead.
Riddles Relics got it. But anyway, I challenged you to a game. And, you know, you got the 10-minute challenge or whatever. So I sat here waiting for about 10 minutes. I apparently didn't notice that you hadn't been online in 8 hours. So I waited the 10 minutes. I'm like, what the hell? I know Rob would play me unless he really wanted to play the other guy. So I tried to find the watch button where you can go stalk or watch the other person's game. I couldn't find that either. And then I noticed in the fine print that you hadn't been online in 8 hours.
I did find this out. I was playing one guy. I was playing a guy, and he quit. He quit like as soon as I took his queen. He was kicking my ass, but he missed a move, and I took his queen, and he immediately quit. And I said, you know what? Before I leave a thumbs down for this guy, that he quit the game just because I took his queen. I've won lots of games. I've won lots of games where I've lost my queen. I want to see if he did that to other people. So as I was playing the next guy, in between waiting for moves, I went back to check the other guys. Chess.com will not let you check another match or watch another match because they feel you can take notes from that match and use it in your match. So you cannot be on two matches at chess.com at the same time. So like if you thought you were hot shit and you want to play 5 people at the same time, I don't think you can do that on chess.com. So they do try to keep you from trying to get any advantage.
Hi, Neil.
Yeah,
Howdy, Scotty.
I only played 2 games. I wasn't feeling it a whole lot, so
well,
I won the first one, and I was losing interest, so I got beat on the second one.
I played so bad last week. I was sitting here rolling coins and doing a bunch of stuff, not really paying attention. I lost like 13 games in a row. My rating went from 720. My peak of my rating's ever been is 720. so I was pretty proud of myself. I went from 720 down to 525. I lost 200 points in like 3 days. And I said, you know what? This is bullshit. I'm not a 400 chess player. I got to get back up. So over the last 2 days, I've played like a dozen games, maybe 15 games where I've done nothing but pay attention to the board. And I've won like 13 out of 15 of those games. And I've brought my rating back up to a 670. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Thank you, Riddles.
Rob's more worried about his chess.com rating than his credit score, I tell you.
No, because that's doing pretty good right now too, Zach. So we just want to let that kind of lie. It took me 5 years after my credit union screwed up my loan, and my credit report dropped like 140 ports. It took me almost 5 years to build that credit report back up.
Hi, NorCal.
I'm not even going to that story. That's just a long, sad story. Good evening, Yodi. Marty V, Digging Louisiana, Scott McClory, Joe, Bad Idea Lab. I know, TikTok.
Hello,
I was 2 minutes late.
Hi, 5 Mile.
Howdy, Owen.
Ed. Hi, Ho Silver. How you doing?
Good evening, Ed. Ed's got a new 40-minute video on with nothing but silver. I'm going to have to start watching that.
Oh, it's great. You need to watch it, Rob. It's awesome.
And I know since both of you are sitting down, I can say this. My Monday Digs video is done and published and on to members right now.
I watched it. I know. I was amazed.
All right, you guys. Hobo Rob just picked up a Gold Monster 1000, which he's wanted for a while. So he's
yes, he has wanted that for a while.
So he's learning how to use it and get good at it. So for practice today, he went down to the boat ramp. He found 3 steel roller bearings, a hex nut, and a piece of foil. While those aren't the most impressive treasures that you could ever think of, I guarantee you the guys that lost the roller bearings and the hex nut really wish that hadn't have happened.
Oh yeah, and the foil though, the piece of foil, Zach, I know you don't detect. Foil gives you the exact same reading as gold. So by him finding foil, that's a good sign.
Hi, Brad.
To get to lock in that machine.
Oh yeah, he's just got
Good evening, Mark. Good evening, Moon.
Hello, Brad.
58 in the house.
Moon's at work. His time is 9:45. In all honesty, Relic Reaper Don, Zach and Bill were here. I was late. What? I know you're late with everybody. Evening, Mr.
You were on time, Rob. We were just BSing in the back room.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Oh my God, Minix.
It happens. That was this morning, 8 a.m. this morning.
Olin's at 292, guys. We should be able to get Olin to 300, guys. No, Angie, I was just a minute late. How you doing, Miss Angie? Old Paylone, good evening. We got both Olin and Old Paylone, both our O's in the room. And of course, I also took a pain pill about 4 hours ago.
Darren's Hobbies, hello.
You're on the coming down side. We won't get anything fun out of that.
I'll change that for you, Mark, so it does say pizzas.
Howdy, Lewis. Evening, Mark. Kane's Nene. Kane's guys, since Kane came on the scene, they've been a regular here, I think, every week since they first came in. Thank you, Cades. Much appreciated.
Cades used to be another channel. They just changed their name. I forget who she was, but it was like Heather or something like that.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. Well,
Chuck Owens, hello.
I guess it's 80s then, I guess.
Was it Heather?
John R., good evening. And there's Mr. Greg, Finding America.
64 in the house now. Thank you.
Gregory Gibson, Mike Showers, good evening, Mike. There's Miss Dina. Good evening, Miss Dina.
We're 11 short on the thumbs up, people.
Oh, let me see if I've got mine on.
And Chop Shop got the pinpointer today, so I'm happy.
I didn't get that, Scott. See if you guys understand that. Maybe it's beyond me.
Which one?
I highlighted it.
Let me turn the sound off.
That's what I thought. Big noise. Yeah.
Hi, Mike Degree.
All right, yeah, let me read this again. A man attends his friend's funeral. He asks the widow if he can say a word at the casket. She says, sure. He says, bargain.
Mike.
The widow replies, thanks. That means
A bargain is a great deal.
Oh, it's a great
I
deal. Bargain.
I
Okay,
get that part. I just didn't get where it was funny.
Thank you, Rocky Fry.
That's a Denise joke.
Awesome riddles. That's the best way to do
Super
it.
chat.
Evening, Rocky. Yeah, Joe. Denise was out working outside in heat today. We had a heat index today of 107.
Yep, same here.
Evening, Jeff Rubin.
It's chilly.
Good to see Rob Mainly Dirt Fishing here. How you doing, Rob? 5280s said, man, boom. I'm here for the free whiskey. Thanks for popping in tonight, sir. Good evening, Miss Mandy.
Scott.
We've got metal detecting royalty in the house. Howdy, Mystic. Mystic, I may be in your neck of the woods next week in Tampa taking some half dollars back. I've kind of saturated the banks and areas, so I may be in Tampa next week. And if I do, I may call you and have you come out and pick up that silver I owe you.
Thank you, Mandy.
Jim Steele, good evening. Saying hi to Tony, 5280. There's Miss Mona. There's Miss Paula Abrams. Javier, brah, what's up, buddy? I missed what Nick said. Oh, Nick, some prayers, Nick. I know you've been doing pretty well getting your legs better, so I hope you get that cleared up, sir.
I bet they did, Mystic.
Oh, Bud Files.
Oh, bud.
Evening, bud. William E., good evening. Miss Silver Wishes, good evening. Riddles, good evening, Randy. Stupid body. Yeah, Nick, I feel that way quite a bit.
Yeah.
Boom, Tony hit 11,000 subs. Tony, time to run a giveaway, sir.
Rob Weigel.
Isn't it, Rob?
Rob Weigel, you're a slob.
What? It's only like 99 here today and tomorrow, so it's
only 71 where he's at. And he's, rubbing it in our face.
He's in
Now,
San
guys,
Diego.
Guys, I have
50 days a year.
I have a channel sponsor that helps my channel out. Charlie has a channel sponsor that helps his channel out, and all that's well and good. But sometimes there are some other places that give you.
Oh, thank you, Paula.
Good morning. Good evening, NorCal. Mr. Bill, show folks what you got for a great price today off Amazon.
Oh. Well, they can get it for a great price. I'm a tester, so I didn't pay for it. But you can get these really nice stainless scoops. It's well built. The welds are good. Stainless, weighs less than 2 pounds. Breakdown handle to throw in a backpack. $35.
$35, guys. That's
$35.
That's a deal at half the price, guys. That's just phenomenal.
This thing went together really well. No problems. The welds are nice. It's just a well-built scoop. So
for $35, Bill, I could use a second scoop. That way I have a backup scoop, or if somebody comes in town like Gene did that day and wants to go to the beach, I'll have a second scoop for Gene.
And you take the bolts out of the handle and use it just as a hand scoop. So, but it's nice. It can break down and go in a backpack. I'd say it's probably about 1.75 pounds, maybe.
Under 2 pounds. That's phenomenal. Good evening, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's super lightweight.
That's phenomenal, Bill. Now, Bill, does that have a name brand or is it like a generic brand?
It's a generic. I mean, it's a Chinese name, but you just go to Sand Scoops and you can find, let's see, let me look. I will find and see if that one had a name. But I don't think that one did.
There it is. I see it, Bill. $35.99 Prime member deal. Gadfish Sand Scoop. Was that it, Bill?
Hang on a second, Rob. My computer's being slow right at the moment for some reason. Okay. Come on. Yeah, there is no name on mine. It's just a $35.99 Prime 2-day deal. And get a $3 coupon or 5% off on 2 select items. Oh, the brand is QDRE CLOD. So,
okay, say that again.
QDRE CLOD.
Wow.
Let's see. Let me see something here. Like that.
Yep, I see it, Bill. It says visit the QD Reclod store.
Yep.
Prime free day, two-day shipping.
Oh, they got heated stuff. They got all kinds of stuff in there. Huh. Outdoor products. Let's see what they got.
Guys, that's a deal and a half. I mean, I know we all have sponsors and everything, but that's a deal and a half.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Bill, we just passed 17,000 subs. We're on the road to 20. If you're not subbed, Christine is going to come eat all your food. Yeah, but she's pretty skinny. I don't know how much she's going to eat.
Not a lot.
Probably very deceiving. She probably eats like a horse. Evening, Hobo Rob. Good evening. Hello, chat world. Oh, I like that. And guys, speaking of channel sponsors, my guy John is apparently off this week, so he has not answered me about the Sand Scoop. So if for some reason John and I aren't able to hook up with him supplying the shovel for the main prize for the giveaway, I will be paying for that from Detector Warehouse, and I will have them drop ship it from their way. But either way, give me a few more days, but you will be getting your, whether it comes from me or John, you'll be getting your shovel.
Hey, Frank. You know, Paul's a food slob. She sends me pictures of the stuff.
She sends me sometimes too, Bill. Wow, Joe says found another silver quarter in Coinstar. Man, I haven't found a silver in Coinstar in 2 years. I'm getting foreign coins. I'm getting washers and screws and nuts and stuff, but nice, Scott.
Speaking of eating, Bill's got a new one.
Hey, just let us know what it is, Bill, and I'll definitely sign up.
Yep.
Oh, Rick.
Riddle, thank you so much, Riddles. Much appreciated.
As long as it's not eating on camera, I'll stop by if I can. If it's eating on camera, no thanks.
Howdy, Texas Donna. Evening, NorCal. Hello, little penny coins. And there's the man, Hi-Ho Silver. Howdy, Ed. Howdy, good peeps, and Menardo, too. Damn!
I read that. You had to read it twice before you caught it. I caught that instantly.
I did.
No, who was it? Somebody up here got it.
Lewis, same thing. I got a black one. I don't want to ruin it either. It's so nice looking. The Motley Digger.
Thank you, Nick. Much appreciated, sir. Oh, sure. Try and cover it with an amazing now. Sure, there, Ed.
No, he preempted.
He's using his tagline. Welcome back, sweetheart.
No, you see, Rob, he was actually real smart there. He preemptively knew that you would have to read it twice to comprehend it. So he put it in, waited 30 seconds, and then he put amazing, knowing that when you got to it in 10 minutes, it would be the correct timing.
Good evening, Rocky Mountain Brad. What
Oh,
are you saying I'm behind, Zach?
Yeah, a little bit. Mukbangs are the worst thing ever, but people eating on camera, period. You got all day, man. Why you got to eat on camera?
Good evening, Ronnie.
Watching people eat really is one of the least glamorous
Hi,
things.
Jay Paul.
That's my rant for the day.
Oh, I've got a lot of rants today. Miss Torchy, hello.
Hello, J. Paul.
Northern Found, good evening, man. We've got some great names in here tonight, guys. We got 65 good people already. Guys, I was telling the other two guys on screen in a joint text. Charlie had I think it's a business dinner. He had some dinner that him and Dow were obligated to do tonight. He thought he was gonna be back around 10, but he said he might not be back to around 10:30. So he's hoping to join us a little bit later on tonight. But he said just go ahead and get it going.
Yeah, Rob, I'll let you in on a little secret. You messed that up because I didn't get a text from you today.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You're not in our exclusive text group.
Actually, I prefer not to be. I cannot stand group
and to be
text.
quite honest with you, so do I, Zach. I'm not real big on group text, but this is actually one that the 4 or 5 people in it, nobody seems to abuse it, so I haven't taken myself out of it.
The gold guys put me in one, and I don't know how many people were in there, but I was still in the shop working, and I was busy, and I got like 30 notifications in an hour. I said, remove me from this group or I'll block every one of you. I was not pleased about that. I didn't realize that I could shut off notifications for a group text, because you can shut off the notifications for a group text, but I just don't want to be in.
Donna, that's very interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting number, Donna. Here's what I tell everybody that's got an interesting number like that. Go on eBay. Don't go to Etsy. Don't go to Temu. Don't just go to eBay. It's still the one where you get the most people that don't think their stuff's worth $1 bazillion, and see if there's any bill like that with a double serial number, same front and back, a reciprocal number, and see if they're selling for anything. You never know. It could be, Donna. That's an interesting bill. Howdy, Chuck Owens.
NorCal Digger's wanting to know if anybody's had a problem with Garrett.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zach. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
NorCal Digger wants to know if anybody's had a problem with Garrett Carrot. He's waterlogged his 3rd one yesterday, only a year old. I don't know if they're waterproof or not.
Wow, that's the first I ever heard of that.
Well, they are waterproof, and they're good to the same thing as a detector, 10 to 12 feet. And I did waterlog one. Well, it stopped working, and I sent it back, and they told me they replaced it. They replaced the guts due to water damage. But I'd had it way over a year. They fixed it and charged me a small amount. Thank you very much, Miss Risha. That's everybody got their books this week then. So it's not unheard of, Zach, but I think it's a lot rarer than
a lot of
detectors.
A lot of people are saying they haven't had a problem with theirs, so it might be something with how he's storing it or treating it. You know, he might be storing it in the heat and it's blowing out the seals or something like that, because most people aren't having problems.
Well, I used to leave my detectors in my truck all the time, or the back of the wagon in the Mercedes. And then I realized, since Denise gets to park under the carport, since it's her house, my truck's out in the heat a lot, and I'd get in my car or my truck and it was pretty hot. So, and now, especially since I don't detect, I can't detect right now at the hip, I brought everything in. But I used to leave a lot of stuff, if I knew I was going detecting in a few days, I might bring it in overnight to charge it and then put it right back in the car. And that way I made sure I didn't forget anything. But I usually left the pinpointers there. But what's nice about the pinpointer, the Garrett, it's got the rubber O-ring, and that's a pretty stuff with rubber O-rings. I don't know what they use to seal the control boxes of the Knoxes or the AT Pros or any other waterproof detector. I don't know.
Rubber O-rings, same thing. It's the rubber O-ring they put in there, so it can't.
Do they? Okay. Yeah. Well, Bill, what do they put though when they put the two? I mean, when they
they have O-rings that are rectangular, triangular, whatever shape you want.
Oh, it just looks like they sealed that 2 parts of the case, front and back. I didn't realize it's that sealed up. Okay.
No. But I've heard of older carrots having a problem, but brand new ones, that's got to be a real rarity for the carrot to leak.
Howdy, Darren's. Good evening, Darren's Hobby. Well, I will say this. I think I can't remember how long the guarantee is on a carrot. I can't remember if it's 1 year or 2 years. I do know the one I had that went under warranty, I had it back in less than 10 days, and they said they replaced it. But I'll be quite honest with you guys, it looked like a brand new carrot to me.
You're right, Dirt Devil. But no, it's not good to leave in the car because overheating the electronics boards can mess them up. They can't, because they weren't designed to be left in a car.
Obviously, I live in a little bit warmer climate with brutal sunshine. As much as I can, anytime during the day, my windows are cracked. Usually, they're cracked 24/7. But as much as I can during the hot hours, I leave my car as open as possible, just because I have so much electronics in it. And
yeah,
I don't really want my
and on the opposite side of that, buddy, Zach, my retired police buddy, best friend Steve, the guy that I take all the road trips with, he never locks his truck because he doesn't leave anything. He's obviously as a cop, he's armed 24/7, so the gun's always with him and not in the truck. He gets annoyed with me when I go with him somewhere and I'm not carrying my gun. I leave it in the truck because then he has to lock his truck up. But he doesn't lock his doors, and he leaves nothing valuable in his glove box, and his glove box isn't locked because he figures if somebody comes in, opens up his truck, opens up the little center console between his two front seats and his glove box, and nothing's there, they're just going to leave. And this way, he's got zero damage to his vehicle.
It's fact.
Yeah, and that's
leave nothing valuable. They won't get in it. I don't have that option.
Rocky Fry, thank you very much. Appreciate it, sir.
They did a study on that where I lived, and 50% of the cars that were left unlocked, they broke the windows to get into them anyways.
Rob, that's awesome. He sent me an email. Rob told me he put some extra stuff in there. Glad to hear it, Rob. Thank you very much. DK1, good evening. Riddle says, I'm sitting here at work getting paid to watch. There's nothing that's getting better. Well, you can get paid to have sex while you're working, but then you might get in trouble.
Jay Paul says, Rob Manley Dirt Fishing got 5th place win of 500 subscriber giveaway today.
Yep, there you go. Howdy, show me. It took me a second too, Mr. Minix. DK1, good evening. Thank you, Miss Mandy. Much appreciated. I will be doing two.
Neil, it happens.
I plan on it. I plan on doing 2 members races tomorrow and 2 Monday Digs races since we didn't do those last week for the 500 giveaway. And we will be doing at least 2 of Greg's $25 Amazon e-gift cards tomorrow. At least 2 of them, guys. So we're going to have some good stuff tomorrow, guys.
Nice.
And then we had a person that real quietly, they didn't want to say anything during the stream last Sunday. They didn't want the 1 silver coin, the half dime from Canada, the 1910. So we ran that on Bill's Tuesday night, and then we had a real close race with somebody not claiming it till like right as the buzzer went off. So I sent the person that we declared the winner, and then the original winner that I went back and double checked, got it in just under the thing, but we didn't see it in time. They both got foreign silver. So both of those went out this week too.
And that's great on the person for letting you know they didn't want it instead of letting them ship you something that they didn't want, wouldn't appreciate, and not have. If you don't want it, we don't think badly of you if you say pass or email that later that, hey, look, I don't want it. I'm not going to use it. So give it to somebody else.
Randy, that's awesome. I'll be happy to come down and meet you like I did with Greg from Yankee Down South. I met him down there, and that's when he passed along the stuff for the giveaways for me. I'd be happy to meet with you. I'm not sure if I'll be. How do I explain this without going into this? Guys, I am working towards getting my hip replaced, guys. It's just been a glacier pace, and it's a long story about why it's been a glacier pace. But part of my accident suit has been settled, but thank you, Greg. I'd love to have it, Greg. Thank you. but the part that's been settled will not cover my hip surgery. They flat out refused. They said, we don't care how much you sue us for. Thank you, John. We're not covering your hip surgery because according to their doctors they sent me to, your hip injury didn't occur from the accident. So they're not covering my hip surgery. So because of that, I had to start the procedure all over through my personal insurance. And that's what's taking so long. So that's a real quick synopsis to that, guys. Oh, speaking of the devil. Yes, sir, Mr. Newland.
Hello, Mr. Thunder.
How are you, sir?
I am not going to make it back in time.
Okay, that's fine. We're running this without you, sir.
Huh?
Whatever you're doing, enjoy your dinner, whatever you're doing, just go ahead and take your time. We've got things covered.
Okay. Apologize to everybody. Zach and Bill's trying to reach out to them.
No worries. They're hearing you right now, and
We don't
whatever
believe
you're
you,
doing,
Charlie.
Okay.
all right, buddy. All right, see you in the morning. The cops are coming. The cops are coming. Okay.
So very-
Hurry, honey. Step on it.
Dow's in the background. The cops are coming.
Oh, Phil. You gotta love Dow.
So yes, Randy, be looking forward to meeting you, sir. Whether I'm still on one leg or two.
Well, we might try creating an event for after the hip repair is done. Maybe we can go. Menardo Rob is all the pre hip repair, and we can call him Robo Rob after.
Ooh, Robo Rob would be good.
Once Robo Rob gets in action.
Oh my God, Weigold 71. Yeah, add 30 degrees to that here.
I called him a slob earlier.
Oh, okay. Riddle, I don't have the 900. I got the 6 and the 8. And if I do get a new machine next year or the year after, I was going to make it the 9, but I'm thinking about making it the 7. Thank you, Miss Paula. Thank you, Miss Paula. Thank you. Charlie's in jail again.
Riddle says he'd be glad to meet up with you for a face-to-face.
Yeah, Nick, it's just ungodly hot.
Oh, Angie, what happened? Brewers in the house? I don't know if JP's running tonight. No, I don't
Darren
see
says
him.
toaster oven in Illinois Day ain't going out there. Yeah, Darren, we have to go out in Florida just because that's the way it is. See, now that's a fairly clean joke, Roger. The other one wasn't so clean. That's a good, clean, dirty joke.
You didn't leave it up long enough for me to read. I missed it.
Uh-oh. Yodi said he had one of those Amazon soups and it broke after a month. So we're going to let Bill try that and let us know. Rob, that scoop is made by something to dig wig. No kidding. Yeah, that still goes along great with those pilots on that.
I can't believe you didn't know about that one. Of all people,
I never heard of that, Zach, till you played that clip. I had never heard of that. Ficus and Toast, good evening. Yeah, we all like Finding America's, Darren. They're very well done, sir.
75 watching. Good turnout for Saturday night.
Wow. Bill says, don't underestimate her eating. Hey, Denise can Denise, that's one thing I loved about Denise the minute I met her is she's not one of them little picky eaters you take out to dinner and they just sit there and move food around and don't eat that expensive dinner you paid for. Denise will eat the dinner.
I eat dinner even if I don't like it. It's got to be pretty bad for me not to eat it. I got the eating standards of a medium hungry dog.
Riddles, which was really nice, is Denise signed up to Walmart. She got that Walmart deal, and as part of the becoming a member of Walmart, they threw in Prime for a year. I think that was the deal. And then when we renewed our T-Mobile, part part of the deal for us buying a new phone from T-Mobile is they gave us Netflix for a year. So there's deals out there, guys.
If you look. I do.
There you go. Rob texted that to us today, and he said he bought I guess a lightweight shaft for one of his detectors. I guess from an aftermarket brand, and it did not fit. No matter what he did to try to make it work, it did not fit. So I'm going back to OEM products instead.
Pretty much, Bill.
Bill, when you get that link up here next weekend, we'll be happy to put that link up for you, sir. It's the Christine Show. Absolutely. Good evening, chilling and grilling with Dan B. Oh, there you go. Riddle says we officially launched our craft website for our vintage repurposed jewelry. Awesome, Riddle.
Hello, King's Gold.
Mona, that was 4 years ago. That was 2021, Mona, that trip to Missouri. And that is still probably in my top 3 or 4 days I've ever had metal detecting. Just phenomenal. See, I got to remember that one and tell Denise that one.
That's right. You'll remember it when you proof watch the stream later, which you always do.
Nick says I found a Bobcat quarter, 50% silver on my last. Nice. I watched a little bit of that, Nick. I saw the headline. I clicked on, but I didn't stay long. I was just watching. I was doing something else. But yeah, I didn't see the. Nice, Lewis. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it, sir. Oh wow, an unfired bullet in Coinstar. Yes, it does, Angie. If you found a quarter, if you're out there picking stuff up, absolutely, Angie, that counts. Evening, J. Paul.
Fairy Dust is home now. Awesome.
Glad she's home nice and safe. See, Risha feels the same way you do, Zach.
I can't stand it.
Captain Vic, good evening, sir.
Even if I catch myself.
I'm just down to Texas Donna's comment that we talked about 12 minutes ago.
12 minutes, 20 minutes.
You were just let in.
Evening, Rick Hay.
I'm here. Hi, Teresa.
Challenge on Bill. Thank you, Darren. I couldn't think of that word. Thank you, Darren. Neil, you haven't used it yet. Get that carrot out there. $5 Mile, I got to agree with that. I have spent quite a bit of time in the woods looking for some lost golf balls.
Why didn't you just burn them down? He's ignoring that one. 5 Mile found a Surface Fine 30s Coke bottle yesterday.
That's sweet.
Always neat to find, especially on the surface.
There's one I have that I have to do that with too, Greg.
Hi, Jared.
Hello, Flying Arrow. Yeah. What timestamp are you at, Rob? The timestamp is the numbers that after the comment.
Yes, I realize that's not people just typing in 11:22. I'm at 10:13.
Huh. You're only 14 minutes behind.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll wait.
There are sensitivity. I always leave mine on the max for the carrot. I don't know why you wouldn't.
You want to hear a good one, Bill?
Sure. Zach.
I went out on a call, a little Chevy car. They wanted the alternator replaced. AAA told them the alternator's bad. So when I'm going that far, I play 20 questions, and you have to be able to answer my 20 questions correctly to get me to come repair your vehicle. It's not that I'm being a prick. It's that I actually want to be able to fix it in one shot. So, so during the course of this 20 questions, I asked them if the belt was on the vehicle. It sounds like an alternator. I'm gonna get one and go out there. All right, is the belt on the vehicle? Well, I don't know. Okay, so I tell them where to look, and I said, send me pictures of that general area so I can look for the belt. Belt's missing. Oh, yes. Well, of course the alternator's not working. All right, get a belt, get out there. Trying to figure out what's wrong. I get belts, idler, pulleys, took an alternator anyway, just to make sure I had what I needed to be able to fix this car. Nothing wrong with any of the pulleys. Everything's tight, all that, coolant everywhere, so you overheated it. Weird. So I put the belt on. Everything's good. Nothing's wrong. Let the car down. I go to refill the coolant because I noticed it was empty, and it's right there. The reason the belt came off is because they are using a McCormick seasoning cap as a pressurized radiator cap. Dead serious. And this was a 76-year-old guy. So his son is the one who sent me on this particular thing. And his son is fairly capable, but too far away. So I called this dude. I'm like, you ready to hear this one? What do you got? He explained it to him, and he thought I was screwing with him or lying or whatever until I sent pictures. And I sent him pictures of the cap all opened up. He went to his kitchen and he got out the bottle. He says, it is a seasoning cap. So, then I go talking to the man again. He wasn't simple or anything like that. He's just a little older. And talking to him again. Well, how long has that been on there? Oh, about a year, but I keep having to add coolant. Well, yes, because this is a pressurized cap here, sir. So I filled the system, and I followed him 60 miles into town, which I told the son, he says it's been on there a year, so it should make it, because he had just come up a really big hill. It just got too hot and blew it out.
Yeah.
So it should make. So I followed him the 60 miles in town, put a cap on it, and that's probably the most expensive belt he's ever done for a freaking seasoning cap. And I explained it to him. If it was one of your old school cars where that was the coolant reservoir, no problem. Anything that works. But because it's a coolant recovery tank or a Diego's bottle, it has to be pressurized.
Yeah, has to be a pressurized cap. Yeah.
That was my laugh of the week.
Yeah, Dirt Devil, that would have made more sense if I'd have put the phone up to the microphone. Thank you, P. I hope it is. Bill says it is.
Look at Darren. They all made fun of me when I said I was going to become a comedian. I did it anyway. Nobody's laughing now.
See, those are great dads. Good evening, these two. Welcome.
Hi, Dalton.
I've seen a lot of things, Neil, but that was a good one for the week. I was more worried about how I was going to get it into town because it was like 110. I was thinking about driving it in with my pressure tester on it, but that won't relieve pressure at all. So I just put the cap back on it, let him run. I was behind him anyway with tools and coolant, so it doesn't matter.
Wow, even Greg threw in the towel at the 100 plus. A few years ago, Dalton and I were hunting permission outside of Orlando on an old lawn, and I got overheated, so I went over to the hose and I hosed myself down on the people's hose, and then I laid down in the front yard. And some lady actually drove by, stopped the car, got out of her car, and said to me, she walked over me, "You okay?" I go, "Yeah, I'm just kind of a little hot now. I'm taking a break, laying down on the grass. So I just want to make sure you're okay." Wow, you guys start staying out of the hospital, guys.
Well,
evening, Mr. Brewers. Mr. Jeff's here.
That worked for Low Walkings.
Wow, that's a hell of a deal, Nick. Good evening, PA.
Captain Vic has the best marriage advice I've heard in a while.
Go ahead, put that up.
What?
Absolutely, surface fines count.
And if you're Rob, finding something in a desk drawer or under the desk even counts. He's come up with some pretty good stuff.
Or in a garage.
Truck.
Or in a bag behind something.
front yard, backyard.
Actually, I've detected Denise's yard. I didn't. Her house was built in '64. I thought for sure I'd get a weedy or two out of this yard or one of the yards across the street. They're all late '50s, early '60s house. I have not found a weedy in this neighborhood. Uh-oh. What's going on now, Mr. Dalton? Our county potentially hates me. Uh-oh.
My house was built in '56, Robin. You know what I've learned in the little bit of time I did spend detecting the yard of my house? Roofers don't give a crap about me.
Oh, no. Yeah, roofers definitely. It's amazing how much roofing stuff you found, not just under the edge of the eaves by the house, but way out down near the street and the curb. It's just, I think they just do this shit over their shoulder.
No, you go on Amazon, they have a roofing nail spreader, and basically it's this little whirly bird thing, kind of like a sprinkler, and they just put the nails in there and
hang on, guys, 1 second. I got a text from my nephew.
Yeah, AU Diver. Mine's a pretty old house. It's the first year they used drywall. And insulation wasn't required by code, so I've done a lot of work to insulate this place.
My young nephew works at Checkers, and he texts me, "Hey Rob, there's a ton of $1 coins here at Checkers. If you want to come get them, at least 8 $1 coins." And I said, I text him, are they the little ones or the big ones?
I was gonna say if little ones do fit your fancy, I got tons of Sacagaweas.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Moon.
Nice, King Gold. Congratulations.
Well, crap, Kings. I was looking for something to do, and then by the time I talked John R. into doing something, I got called away. I didn't see that, and I'm sure I'm subscribed to you.
Hi, Hunter.
Hello, Hunter. Flying Arrow says he got a 37 Wheatie in his change.
Nice.
Agree, Scott?
Nice.
5 Mile.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that one I've heard before. That's a good Florida joke.
It's a Florida joke for sure.
Yep.
There's a Cat 5 out there right now. See, if Charlie was here right now, I would be telling him that because you know Charlie wouldn't have any idea there's a Category 5 hurricane off the coast.
For all we know, that's why he's late. He started driving into it. Oh, there's a hurricane.
Well, that's right. That's right. Jared's got the new baby. I'm feeding the baby too. Yeah, it's one of those rare overflow caps, Greg says.
Jesus.
I'm not that far behind. I'm only 5 minutes behind now.
Give it 20 minutes.
That won't last. I have faith.
Yeah, King's Gold. That's exactly. I called his wick. Yeah, that's yeah. Thank you, Rob. It is kind of sad, Rob, that when I go to a bank or something and I'm carrying my bag of coins in and walking with my cane, I've got 85-year-old old ladies holding the door open for me, and it just makes me feel old.
They are doing that out of love, Rob, because they've been in the situation before, and they're also doing it because people that old have manners. They're not like me. You know, if I saw you coming, I'd probably rush in the door a little faster so I didn't have to hold it for you. But, you know, to each his own. I kid. I hold doors.
Rob, my garage is virgin ground for finding stuff, and one of these days I'm going to find that relic. It's not a good month if you don't end up in the hospital. No, guys, I haven't been in the hospital, and I'm going to knock on wood right here. Because I will probably be in the hospital hopefully next month if I have surgery next month. But I haven't been in the hospital since about a year or two into dating Denise, which was 25 years ago. Nice, Mandy. Yeah, yeah. You just find so many freaking Zach's right. You find so many roofing nails.
It was disheartening.
Oh, that's why the county hates you. Potential jury duty. Not only are they sending me to your side of the county, but if I get picked, it's on my birthday. We have a very long county, guys. Dalton lives on the very end of the other side of our county, which are over 30 miles apart. And we have a courthouse on the Dade City side, and we have a courthouse on the Newport Richey side. I live on the Newport Richey side. Dalton lives on the Dade City side. I can't believe they're picking him to come all the way over here.
All right, now I got a question for you guys. You go to jury duty. Obviously, we already know you can say some pretty wild stuff, and they won't discredit you because they know you're saying it just to get out of the jury duty. What would happen if you showed up reeking of alcohol? You know, you just put on a little vodka, cologne or something. Sir, have you been drinking? Well, absolutely.
I would imagine if they think that you're driving, I'd imagine they would have a courthouse deputy give you a field sobriety right there outside the courtroom.
But would you be disqualified from jury duty?
I'm sure you would be.
Okay, so a little taste on your tongue, a little bit around the neck, make sure everybody can smell it, get disqualified, and get the hell out of there. Pass your field sobriety and run.
Well, I will tell you this: I got picked to be on a grand jury about 3 years ago, and you serve on that for a year. Because the county can go a whole year without ever having a case that goes to a grand jury. But they actually had a case that needed to go in front of a grand jury. So when they selected me, they said, is there any reason why you might not want to be on this grand jury? I said, well, I was a police officer for 10 years. And they said, well, do you think you could be impartial to hear a case for grand jury? I said, yeah, I'd like to think so. And the defense attorney allowed me to be picked for a grand jury. And we had a guy came up that was accused of killing both his parents just because they wouldn't loan him money so he could get into their family safe. And we heard that case as a grand jury. So, but
this isn't a dig on you, but I would not want to be in deliberations with Rob. You know, when everybody's trying to come up with the final decision, everybody else walks in. He's guilty. Well, hold on. Let's look at every fact again real quick and make a methodical decision.
I did not take longer than anybody else to indict him on those murder charges. Okay, I was not the straggler in that group for sure.
Yeah, well, I got kicked out of jury duty once, and after that, they called me back as soon as I walked in. They usually released me because the first one I went in and I learned I was going to make $8 a day on jury duty for a week. $8 a freaking day. And some guy had property. He built a road through it, and he didn't live in our town. He lived in another town. He neglected to put up a gate. So the neighbors used his road, and legally after 5 years, that becomes public access in California. So I went in and heard, they go, can you be, I said, no, he built the road. It's his. Boom, you're out of here.
I've met a couple of people who are some of those professional jury pickers. Professional jury consultants.
Oh, like that show that the guy from NCIS did.
12 Angry Men, right, Moon? Good movie.
There you go.
Yeah. See, that's good, Scott. And I like Fluff Nuggets comment. I tell them I had dissociative amnesia, and I'm always excused. That's awesome, Fluff Nugget. But I do, Jack. When I get the regular notice in the mail for jury duty, I just call the number up and said, I'm a former police officer. And she goes, oh, hold on, I'm taking you off the list right now. And then when I go in to register my car every year, she says, would you like to keep the police exemption on your tag? And I said, oh, most certainly.
Mm-hmm.
Good King's Gold. I'm glad you figured it out. StreamYard makes it about as easy as they. If I can do it, guys, pretty much anybody can do it. Mystic says, I tell him I live in the back alley and I believe in public executions. That'll do it too, Mystic.
I do the same thing, SoCal. I just toss them.
Oh, that's another good one too, Scott. That's right. I forgot Scott was high up in law enforcement. Way higher than I ever got.
Yeah, my brother does that. If the cops arrested him, he's guilty. Never had to do one.
Yeah, cops never lie. Yeah, see, that's what Weigold said. I got out jury duty. People, yeah. Well, yeah, that shouldn't be any problem for you, Bill.
Marty says he got dismissed from jury duty because the murder suspect didn't show up.
Wow. There you go, Jared. Yep, there you go. Moon says DNA shows he's guilty. I am down here. So that means.
Well, welcome to the show, Rob. We're glad you could join us.
Thanks,
live.
guys. Much appreciated. All right, let's go to online stopwatch. Let's pull up race timers.
Hi, medical technician.
Evening, medical.
They don't do nothing about it out here, Scott. Digging SoCal needs a vacation. Isn't he retired?
Yes, he is retired, and he travels almost as much as Grandma Kelly does.
Needs a vacation from being retired. He just wants to go back to work for a few days and relax.
He gets a vacation every day that Christine works a 16-hour double.
Oh, wow. We'll be sure to clip that and point that out to Christina next time we see her in the chat. Hey, look what Rob says about you. Hey, part of what makes YouTube fun is the drama. So everybody's got to do their part stirring that pot. Don't want to let it get slow down, burnt to the bottom.
I can't stand the drama. I disinvited a family member to my Super Bowl party once because of drama.
See, I'm a preemptive guy, and I just disassociate with them in the begin with, and I never even have to.
Hi, Don Reaper.
Yeah, I saw it, Relic. That was brutal.
Mandy, I don't think it's as bad as everybody makes it out to be. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of hurry up and wait. So, you know, make sure you take an iPad or your phone, you know, if you put it in quiet mode or whatever, or a book. But yeah, make sure you keep yourself busy. Boom. Thank you, Mystic.
Bill, digging SoCal.
Babysit Richard Ramirez.
I was in jail with Chuck Manson, so.
There you go, Paul.
Yeah, J. Paul, it's for all the jokes and all the fun that you can have on it, you got to remember that YouTube is still a PG style environment. So use creative wording and keep yourself out of problems.
Use those double entendres.
Oh no, I found a music short channel that proves that's wrong, Jackson. Yeah, Ed. I spent one day in jail with Charles Manson. They were transporting him up north in the county I lived in. The old jail was high risk, and I was the only one on one level. And I'm sitting there, and Manson goes by, and he was in the room right next to me. So we had an hour and a half together on the outside, which they weren't supposed to do. And they did the same thing there. Every hour and a half, they changed the guard that stood at his door until they picked him up the next morning.
Well, I just realized.
Did he try and convert you, Bill?
That guy never shut up. He was talking to that guard. It's like, let me go over there and punch him so he can get some fucking sleep. No, he's dead now.
That
Who,
guy's
Manson?
dead.
Yeah, Manson died.
Yeah, Manson died not too long ago.
Yeah. No great loss. I mean,
Yeah, no
That's
kidding.
that's not even a minor loss. That's you know.
well, what got me is, the guy was just a bullshitter. And it's like, I don't understand how so many people, I guess people just have really weak minds that were around him, because it's like,
Because there's a lot more followers, Bill, than there are leaders.
Yeah, I understand that, but I just wanted to belt the guy and shut him up. But apparently he got to a lot of guards that way.
I saw a lot of people that would start, or I saw one show they were talking about people who started pen paling him, and he would actually mail them out like little spiders made from the bed sheets and little crafts that he had made. This is 80s, 90s, and the prison had to put a stop to it because these people were effectively talking to him, hoping they would get something made by him or pay him to make them something, and they would be able to sell it in the free world for a lot of money.
Yes, especially after he died. Absolutely. We have a law here in Florida that says you're not allowed to profit off a crime. So if you write a book about, and part of that's got what you did that you're in jail for, the state can seize all the proceeds from that book.
Yeah.
I guess.
And Zach, even though I'm coming off from this, I still feel the effects of that stupid pain pill.
You'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. As long as we don't do what we did last week.
I was just trying to figure out how to politely sneak one in there. Have a Snickers.
That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, no, don't have a Snickers. That's exactly right. No, don't have a Snickers.
Yeah, Weigel, I'm asking that too. All these weirdos from other states, they keep talking about water's falling from the sky and frozen water. That's weird, man.
All righty, guys, I'm looking at the list right now. I'm putting the list together right now, guys. Make sure I don't leave anybody off. If you're fairly new here or you have not been here in a while, please make sure you leave a comment so I get you in.
Not a drop of gold in my next 7-day forecast, and there's only one day that's less than 100.
Sorry, I am new to this show. Yeah, okay, Scott. Drew Shepard, hello.
Evening, Drew.
Hello, Northern Found.
Hi, Frank.
5 Mile says Menardo's Master Racing Lounge is now officially open.
There you go.
Well, this is our cool weekend, SoCal, for us. We're 90, 99 both days this weekend, so that's actually really nice. I should probably skip tomorrow's show and actually enjoy the day.
All right, just getting this last little bit done here, guys.
Hi, past and present.
Well, past and present.
Evening, past and present. They're definitely in there.
Yeah, we've had a steady smoke haze where I'm at. No significant fires they've been doing, or at least that I see. They've been doing good at keeping them down to smaller level, but continuous smoke haze.
Alrighty, I just had to put like 3 or 4 people in there, guys. We're pretty good on this list.
All right. Don't forget you had Finding America for a throwdown towel or something like that. I don't know if you want to run a racer comment picker for that.
You know what? A comment picker would be good for that, Zach, because not everybody in here is a detector. So yeah, let's. I'll set up a comment picker for that. Good idea.
I hope Hobo Rob wins to go with his new detector.
Good idea there, Zach.
I'm the kind of guy that has ideas.
So let's do it this way. Let's put his name on the screen to give him some. Give him some.
Is he still in
All right,
chat?
guys. Let's run this first race.
Finding America in your chat. If you're in chat, type something so we can link your channel. Make sure you're getting the love out of that.
All righty, guys. Leave a comment that type in "Finding America" for the drop towel. I am typing it in.
Not me. Darren, I'm sure everybody would love that. You fly the detector, Rob would do it. I wouldn't do it as a comment picker or something though. I'd do
Relic
it on
Reaper, as soon as we run a race, we're gonna run a duck race after this and we'll do that. Thank you, Relic Reaper Don.
Don, can you go grab Finding America's channel link and throw it in chat for him? Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. You got to be subbed to win.
I actually typed it in. Thank you, Patty D.
Hi, Carrie Holderine.
Evening, Carrie. Yeah, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Carrie. Evening, Canes Coins.
All right, Riddles Relic just put Finding America's link up there. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel.
There you go, Canes Coins. Retype that in with one word, Canes Coins.
Make sure your link's in chat. Finding America, we got.
Workman's, good evening. Thanks for typing it in.
Make sure you guys are subscribed to Finding America. Leave a comment on a video for him.
We're gonna get ready to run your race, Finding America. We're putting your link up now. We're doing a comment picker since not everybody metal detects. So anybody that metal detects that is interesting on this beautiful drop cloth. Evening, Ficus and Toast. Thank you, Canes Coins. Good job, little
Jimmy.
penny.
Hi, Jimmy Lacari. Hi, Rick.
Thank you, Jimmy. Much appreciated, Jimmy. Boom. There's a sub right there, guys. Miss Teresa says thanks for the link so she can go over and sub. Thank you, Miss Teresa.
I remember, guys, even if you see a channel that's not particularly into the hobbies you do, it's not to say that you won't enjoy the channel. It is nice to see other people do other things. I don't metal detect.
Yeah, Scott, he makes quality videos, Scott. Absolutely. Yep. I could only dream of having 16,000 subs. Bill and Christine are up there too. I know, Mandy, right? Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Torchy. Thank you, Ron. I like the sunglasses, Jody.
Ficus and Toast doesn't metal detect either. He finds junk.
Yeah, I don't metal detect either. I just find junk. Yeah, that's part of metal detecting. Absolutely.
I just clean up the trash for us so everyone else has a better life.
Uppers. All righty, guys, we'll give this another 20 seconds.
That's all right. All these old prospectors are just dirt washers anyway.
That's right. I like it, Mike Shiles, the way you did that. Nice.
Hello, Mike.
There you go. He's also a sponsor of America Digger Magazine.
Very nice.
Good evening, Mr. Beard, Iron Antler. Good evening,
Beard.
Medical.
Greg, Yankee down south.
Are you wait? Hold on, guys. I got a little emergency here.
Damn, they both ran out of coffee at the same time. I guess it's the Zaxxon show now. There you go, Moon. I just collect metal detecting stuff.
Sadie, don't eat the dirt.
Well, backbreaking.
Zach, I'm going to go off screen here, man. I got a little emergency here.
I'll pull you down. Make sure you mute yourself. There you go.
What happened there, Zach? I missed that.
Rob's got to take care of some stuff real quick. Ficus and Toast dug up a ground bee nest the other day. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
That's not fun, no. No, not at all. Never dug up a bee's nest, but when I was working in the timber, I was falling a dug fir and I cut into it and I started driving the falling wedge into it. The noise didn't bother the ground hornets, but the pounding of the spike into the tree, the vibration of the ground stirred them up. Next thing I know, I was covered in them. So my saw was stuck in the tree for a day and a half because when I get stung, I swell up. So I was out of there.
I've never seen a ground bee nest.
Uh-huh.
It is so hot and dry out here.
Yeah, you don't have that shit. Yeah.
Nothing lives.
Yeah, you don't have fleas, mites, nothing. Yeah, anything. I know. That's a nice thing about the desert.
Occasional little water bug or roach, little things like that. I think the only thing that can kill you out here would be like a rattlesnake, a Mojave green.
Yeah.
Other than, and for the most part, they just want you to leave them alone. They're not aggressive species.
Or you might get one of those little scorpions up out of Mexico that can kill you, but that's rare.
Nah, they ain't making it up here.
Well, they made it to Northern California, got them shipped up on pallets. I'm in Tennessee too, fine in America. We got everything here that you don't want. 9 different snakes that'll kill you. Frickin' chiggers. That's the one I hate.
Never seen one.
You can't see them. They're microscopic. Next thing you know, you just feel the bites. Oh yeah, we had an infestation of fleas, Mandy. We had to clean out the house, fumigate it.
Well, very nice. Finding America. That's an appropriate game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Rob Weigel, but I'm not allergic. I just the pesticides and other stuff just make me swell up. They store that crap up in them. At least I don't have to carry an EpiPen. Not yet, anyways.
Mystic, we do have tarantulas, but the tarantulas in Southern California won't hurt you. They're just, you can play with them. Burrowing owls, I mean, an owl will bite you, but I don't think birds.
Yeah, they're not poisonous. They're not their venom won't bother a human.
For the most part, I don't even think the bats out here have rabies. It's too hot. Everything dies.
Yeah. Actually, Tennis Donna, for the chigger bites, tea tree oil. That stuff worked great. I've got lots of owls here where I go. Owls, bats, hummingbirds will attack you. It's the only place I've ever lived where the hummingbirds attack you.
Mystic says owl venom's no joke.
Well, Paul, you get stung enough times by any bee and you can become allergic to it. You don't build up a immunity. It's just the opposite. That happened to my mother and an uncle of mine. Lance, how you doing?
Oh, Lance.
Yeah, they are. Right, America, the copperheads are aggressive here.
Never seen one.
You won't in California. They like the hot, humid, swampy areas like Tennessee, Louisiana, Carolinas.
Hey, my area is like a swamp.
No.
That
I've been
dried
down
up
there. It's not like a
years ago.
swamp. Swamps aren't dry. I don't use sugar water at all. They're fine in America. I know better than that. I worked with a guy once, another faller. We're out in the woods. He shows up for us that morning. I go, "Are you wearing aftershave?" He goes, "Yeah, why?" I go, "You've never done that before. What made you?" He goes, "Just felt like it." I said, "Not a good idea. Bees love aftershave."
Yeah. I don't see them that often out here where I go.
I used to see them all the time up in Northern California.
It's just too hot. We used to keep them as pets, man. When we'd find them, we'd catch them and keep them as pets. Tarantulas, kangaroo rats. We had desert tortoises.
I'll have to see if I can find the paper clipping. A guy that lived about a mile from me back in Grass Valley. As far as I know, his record hasn't been beat. He killed an 8-foot timber rattler in his backyard. It was 8 feet long and about that big around.
Yeah.
He was sitting there having a barbecue with his wife and kids, turns around, and there it is crawled. So he went over and killed it. Yep, leeches in Idaho. That's a thing.
Wow, NorCal. I mean, what else are you going to do to it? Especially if you live in a neighborhood, but you have to be territorial or it's going to find a new home under your deck or something and get you one day.
Oh, yeah. No, it's like I was up in a gas station one day back home, and all these people were freaking out. A snake, a snake. I look over, it was like a garter snake. It wasn't poisonous. And they go, "Calm down, people." So I walked up behind it, grabbed it, walked across the street, threw it out in the brush.
Good snakes are good. Bad snakes are bad. Oh, crap. Mary's here.
Oh, Mary, I hope you have had your clothes on this time.
Hello, Mary.
What used to get me, I hadn't seen them since I was a kid up in Northern California. Used to get alligator lizards. They look just like miniature alligators.
We used to have some pretty big lizards. I don't see them a whole lot anymore. I used to really like horny toads.
Yeah. Used to have those. Don't see, had salamanders. Don't see them anymore.
Don't get to see very many of those. You got to go down to like the low deserts. You can still get a lot of horny toads.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't hear Josh. I got a new super wrench she doesn't know about either. I can't wait to show it to her. She's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, you're right, 5 Mile. Put that black, bushy, feral kitten away. Oh, yeah, Mystic. I've seen him. Iguanas. You also got some pretty good sized tarantulas down there, too. At least the part I was in.
Hello, Mona. Welcome back. Or Mary, welcome back. Missed you for a minute there. No hashtag, Mary.
No hashtag.
I don't know if it'll pick it up if you put a hashtag.
I don't know, but better not to have it. So,
Oh, we'll have to try one day.
skunks ain't bad. What I don't like is the civet cats are about 10 times stinkier.
Yeah, Mystic. It all depends on where you're at. I'm in the high deserts of Southern California. Our tarantulas won't do anything to you. If you lay your hand down in front of them and they're not spooked too bad, they'll walk right on it.
Jason, BC Treasure Trail. Dang.
Hello, BC.
Under Canada.
Oh, Mary. You'll get your chance sooner or later.
I think we got a troll.
Which one?
Cold K9. Are you guys Navy SEALs?
Yeah. I would let him go a little farther.
I deleted the comment.
I'd let him go a little farther. You never know.
All right, guys, we just had a little issue with the dog.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Luis, I used to be able to catch them. There were never a lot out here, but I used to be able to catch them when I was little every now and then too. And then they just started becoming less of them.
All righty, guys. Well, obviously, we've had plenty of time for people to put in the Finding America for the throw towel. All righty, guys. This is for Finding America's throw towel with his name on it. It's a great, cool towel. 3, 2, 1. Oh, got to go to the right page, Rob. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Did you just try to click the go button on StreamYard?
I did. I tried to click it on the stream. Boom, Miss Risha.
Congratulations.
Risha, you still in here?
Yeah, he's still here.
Finding America, can you throw your email in chat for the winner, please?
She here?
I haven't seen her yet.
If not, we'll rerun
She's
it.
here. Says, wow, thank you.
Wow,
She's
fantastic.
here.
Congratulations.
We are at 8:10, Rob.
I know, but it's not 11:22 yet.
Not quite. I'm still kind of pissed off at my little move when I made you stop the race and it was only 11:12.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you were thinking there.
I missed the number.
You effed it up, sir.
Marisa, good evening.
Miss Carissa, good evening. All righty, guys, let's get another race going here.
Don't forget to put Jason BC Treasure Trails in if you don't have him in there.
He's still in there.
Okay.
I think he stays in there.
Yeah, even though he hasn't been in here in a while, he's one that stays there. Let me double check one other name here real quick. Yep, that person's in. Alrighty, guys, let's just start off. Who was it that offered the spray bottle? Was it 5 Mile or Relic Reaper?
I don't remember. Okay, who offered up a spray bottle? We're trying to figure that out.
Okay, it's Relic Reaper Don.
It was
Alrighty,
Relic
guys,
Reaper.
so I believe
Thank
he said 51st place for a spray bottle, and for first we're going to start off. Let's just start off with something simple. Spray bottle as in pepper spray. No, I don't think so. All right, so first place, we're just going to start this first place with a Rosy Dime. I'm out of barbers at the moment. So, guys, first place Barber Dime. 51st place will be a water spray bottle. Shuffle once, shuffle twice, shuffle 3 times, and 3, 2, go. Pepper spray for the Karens. Yeah, Lewis, there's definitely plenty of out there. Thank you, Greg. Miss Mary, you're always in. Yeah, I've been pepper sprayed King's Gold. I know exactly what you Ficus says, hopefully I'm first and 51st. If that happens, Ficus, I did something wrong. Some strange looking robots there. PAPAROUS actually came onto the screen, so is digging it back. There's lots of movement here. I don't know if I've ever seen a race with this many back and forth and new names coming on back and forth. This is great. And there's the 19-second fade. Lucinda's fading fast. Gary's up front, but can he hold it for 13 seconds? Higgles is up there. Here comes Bart Cummings. Here comes Miss Mermaid. Oh, is Miss Mermaid going to get McClorade? She's not going to be happy to hear that. Miss Ann, are you by chance here?
I don't think so.
And then we got Mark Henninger and BC Treasure Trails. We know he's just here. All righty, guys, we'll start the timer. And while we're waiting for those, let's go down to 51st place. And that would be Silver Assassin.
Seen Brian tonight. Of course, he's
Silver
not here.
Assassin not here. It goes down to Silver Wrench, who we haven't seen, and then it goes up to Past and Present, who just announced he was here a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So we got 30 seconds left on the timer. So if nobody answers, it's going to go to Past and Present. If those two don't answer, Silver Assassin or Silver Wrench. And
BC says I died. Give it to fourth or lower.
okay, that would be Colonels, and we know Colonels is here too.
I past and present. Oh, Eastwind Farms.
Yep, he's here. Eastwind Farms, good evening. Welcome to the chat.
Colonel says here.
All right, well, boom, look at that timing. All
Hey,
right, so
past and present.
Colonels is going to get the dime. And Past and Present's going to get the water bottle.
Good night, Ed.
Have a good night, Ed. All righty, we got those two logged in. Boom. Congratulations to both winners. And let me add the person that just came in. That would be Eastwind Farms. Let's get him in that race.
Yep.
I'll do one race, Rob.
All right,
Top-
Zach, give me a minute.
Top around Booker display cases, winner's choice.
Nice.
Rob, did you used to play musical instruments when you were younger?
Oh, no, I have zero musical talent, Zach. And, oh, did I mention?
Eastwood
I
Farms
have
says no, don't add me, please.
Who's that?
Eastwood Farms, a person just came in. They said, do not add me, please.
Oh, okay. I will not do that then.
It might be in it anyway. They got a wrench. Hello, James Schultz. AU Diver says we're at 90 likes. Very nice.
Good evening, James Schultz. Let me double check, make sure James is in here.
5 Mile Relic sent you an email.
Sent me one?
Yeah. Oh, Mona, don't lose hope. No matter how bad you think it is with the races, just remember it never can be worse than Angie.
That I'm sorry to say that is true.
Actually, she won last week, or Bills or something like that.
Yeah, Mona won not too long ago.
No, I was talking about Angie.
And she won not too long ago, too.
Yeah, it was for dead ass last, but she still won.
Hey, first or last, if you're winning a prize, you're winning a prize.
For a while there, JP Lawrence, just to make it interesting, do something different. He started doing a elimination race. So obviously this is less people than you could ever do. But every time you won, you got eliminated.
I've seen those kind of races before. They seem to take quite a bit of time.
Yeah, well, when you got time.
Okay. All righty, we just double checked 2 names. We're not going to put in Eastwind Farms. Mona, I triple checked. You are in there. Good evening, backbreak and metal detecting. All right, guys. Here is the email.
BC says he still has his first McClory award hanging above the fireplace.
Nice.
I'll tell you, whoever came up with that one's a horrible person.
Here's my email from 5 Mile, guys. He just got his first 1860s Indian. That's what it looked like in the ground, and here is what it looks like cleaned up. That is a nice Indian, guys.
That is.
Little damage by little environmental damage by the nose there, guys, but 1865, that's older than my oldest Indian. Because that would be a fatty, I believe. And I do not have a fatty yet. I think I've got an 1870 or 1871, and that's my oldest Indian. So congratulations, 5 Mile.
That is truly a nice find. And Deborah on Facebook commented on your post.
I don't know how to do it without leaving all those up, Zach. I try to go to individual photos, pictures, and it takes me forever to find that crap.
I know, I'm just harassing you.
What time do we normally wrap up, guys? 11:30?
11:45.
11:45.
Well, yeah, you usually run the amended shows. Charlie goes to 11:45. Currently, it's 11:22.
It is 11:22. You are correct there.
Witching hour. Hit that go button.
Lewis says, I've only found 2 IHCs where I'm at. They're elusive. They're not elusive, but they're on the rarer side here in Florida, Lewis, at least in Tampa Bay area. Yep, Weigold didn't miss that either. Oh, King's Gold said the grandbrother is almost due here. Nice. Wow, Zach, nobody forgets this 11:22.
Mark Thomas, hello.
The internet is worse than an elephant, because if an elephant forgets, then they forget. If we forget on the internet, we just go back to the clips, because we all made clips of it too. We're like, oh yeah.
Bill, that
Hello, Cold.
that Navy SEAL troll came in again, and I banned him this time.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the right call, Rob.
Yeah, because he apologized.
He did apologize on the comment. He just said something about on the beach working out. Even the Nail SEAL thing.
Sorry, I thought you were all Navy SEALs because I saw you on the beaches working out. When has he seen any of us on the beach working out?
Well, one of your thumbnails is a picture of you on the beach with 3 other guys. I would have let him go farther, but whatever. It don't matter.
Okay. Hold on, Steven. Let me check.
Hold on. Detecting with Jim has a very interesting question here for you fellow metal detectors.
Okay, go ahead.
I highlighted it.
What happened 11/22?
Would
Jim,
you care to tell the story, or do you want me?
Yes, a few weeks ago we were in the stream, and I put in do something. Anyway, everybody left a bunch of emojis, but nobody said anything, and they were all at 11:22, and I didn't see the emojis. All I just saw was 11:22, which is the time, but I thought for some stupid reason, when Rob looked up, all I could see was 11:22 in all the comments. So I said to everybody, why is everybody typing 11:22? And I said it like 3 times, and I was complete. And everybody was like, "Hey, Menardo, that's the time, you moron." And I seriously didn't see any comments. I just saw the 11:22. So now nobody lets me forget it's 11:22. Jim,
Is that the story you're sticking with?
that is the story I'm sticking with.
Okay, a little while back, I don't know how long, about 3.5 weeks, we were all on the stream. We were having a great time. Conversation was going excellent. Rob was over there. I don't know what he was doing. I think he was staring at the light bulb like a fly or something like that. And then pops out of nowhere, "Hey, why is everybody typing 11:22? Well, what do you mean, Mr. Rob? Everybody's saying 11:22. What are you talking about? Why is everybody typing numbers? That's the time, Mr. Rob."
Yeah, I just didn't see it was 9. Guys, real quick before I put this next race up that me and Zach are going to give something away, let me Steven Stark sent me a picture. I'm not ignoring you, Zach. I'm moving right along.
Ignore me. It's probably best.
Guys, Steven Stark sent this, and I knew what this was when he sent it.
Top of a wine bottle or something?
It does look like a boat plug, but I have found one of these guys, and when they're decorative like this with a patent on them and they're copper, that is an old canteen, guys. The old canteens had the internal threads, not the external threads. So that is an old canteen or hot water bottle plug. That is a cool find. In 8 years, I've only found one of those. That's a cool find, Steven. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
It was a good find for sure. Wasn't all beat up either.
No, they being copper, they hold up pretty well, Zach. All righty, let's see what we're going to give away here. Oh, let's give away some foreign silver, Zach.
All right.
Yep, Finding America. Greg knew what it was.
I figured it would have been the top to a fancy wine bottle or something like that, but
Oh, God, Josh's sweet butt. Very cool or hot find. RRR, Greg.
I didn't do it.
Oh.
So you're gonna give away a Fern coin there, Rob?
Fern. We're going to give away Fern.
Fern. It's
Yep,
Fern.
patent date 1906. Nice, Stephen.
Old
All right,
and
guys,
Fern.
and Zach is going to give away your choice of a copper round or a nice little display case that he gives away from Amazon.
Or a book written by a community member, Madison, Maine.
Or Madison, Maine's book that I just finished this week.
Oh yeah, how'd you like that?
He hated the ending.
I didn't like the ending. I enjoyed the book. I got really involved with the main protagonist character. I really got liking him, and
yeah, but you gotta understand. One of the best ways to get you to buy the next book is to have an ending that just didn't suit you last time. It's like The Sopranos. Not that I watched The Sopranos, but I see shorts of the ending. It doesn't look like people were too pleased with the ending.
No, a lot of people were it was a really wishy-washy ending on The Sopranos. This wasn't wishy-washy. I just didn't like, how do I say this without giving the book away?
Hello, 907.
I didn't like the fact that the bad guys won. How's that?
That the what?
That the bad guys won.
Well, Rob, that's real life. Sometimes the bad guys win.
I know that, Bill, but I want my books to be nice and neat and the good guys win.
Do you want fries with that?
I do want fries with that, sir. Absolutely. All right, guys, real quick, I'm just going to double check a couple names here because a couple people came in. Let me make sure that name is in. Yep, he's in.
Absolutely, BC. Bad guys are people too. I saw a good one today. It was on some kind of old military gear. I forget exactly what. It was made by like Orion Corp or something like that. And they were the point of the thing was they were talking about why this one company made so much stuff for the U.S. military. And he says, you guys might not realize this. He says, Orion Corp or whatever. I'm probably butchering the name. He says, that's made by American prisoners. He says that's prison labor. Is this Orion Corp or whatever? He says, so in the 60s for your Vietnam vet to have this canteen or what it was a flashlight with a battery in it or something like that. He says that was made by somebody who was in jail.
Alrighty, guys, I just got reminded to check the poll, and we just closed the poll out. Thank you for 121 votes tonight. Have you ever gone bottle dump digging? No, 57%. Yes, 33%. And not yet, but I want to try it, 8%. I'm actually in one of the 33% yeses. One of my permissions that I had, that Dalton and I found a couple of things that look like a bottle dump. She actually let us dig up a big 4x4 pit in her, well, her yard was all dirt, so it didn't matter to her. But she let Dalton and I dig about 2 feet deep, about 4 feet wide. And we found some really cool stuff in that, and I'd love to go back there and dig up her yard again. So,
sounds like the same story the guy that was wearing steel toe boots while his metal detecting made. Beep, beep, it's there.
Yes, Ficus, and I didn't like that ending either, sir. Did not like that ending either. As a matter of fact, I hated that ending, Mystic, or excuse me, Ficus. Show me. He's like, you've had fries here the whole time? Yeah, I'm right now, Greg, Finding America, Mystic Librarian who lives in Tampa has got a little site that he found. It's got a bottle dump, and I can't wait to get better. And hopefully he'll take me out to that bottle dump. And Mystic's found a couple nice spots here in Tampa Bay area. And the only problem with Ybor City, Finding America, is it's one of the oldest sections of Tampa, but the problem is the whole place is cement. It's hard actually finding some ground that's not been covered with cement and asphalt. I do only like happy endings. There's nothing better than happy endings, Mona. Oh.
The name of the company was Unicore.
Ah, Unicore. Alrighty, guys. This is going to be for Fur and Silver. And Mr. Zack's offering your choice of one of 3 prizes. Shuffle characters once, shuffle characters twice, shuffle characters 3 times, and 3, 2, 1, and go.
Texas Donna says she didn't like the ending to Gone with the Wind.
Oh, that's actually a guy ending for once.
Flying Arrow says he made the mistake of wearing a metal knee brace and using a metal cane when he went detecting once.
Yeah, that's not going to be good. Well, Zach, I'm in this race, and if I win, since I already have the book that you were nice enough to send me, I'm debating between the comp around and the display case, because I've got some nice stuff that I could put in some display cases.
For you, with your history of losing things, I would strongly recommend display cases.
You're probably,
because we could zoom in on your display shelf back there, and it looks like it could use some filling.
Yeah, not only that, it could use some. There's a lot of stuff sitting down that you can't see that should be popped up. Thank you, Miss Teresa.
Just telling you.
King's Gold says, I've been to a couple places that offered happy endings. Oh, will do, Nick. If they rub you the wrong way, they're doing it wrong, Jason.
That's what you get for going to the place that offers a coupon, BC.
Coupon. Do you take coupons? Absolutely, Mona. All righty, guys, we got 8 seconds to go. Ernie's up there as long as Sherry Lim is Mark. We haven't seen her. Here comes Mark C again.
Mark C sneaking up.
But
Oh,
lucky James Eller comes through at the last second. Zach, are we doing Angie's place for yours?
hell, I don't care.
All righty, guys. Is Lucky James Eller here? Still here? He was here earlier, and I know Darren's Hobbies was here earlier.
Night, Steven.
Steven, have a good night, sir. Lucky James Eller says, boom, I am here for foreign silver.
He's here.
Okay, let's scroll down to Angie's place.
Josh, if you go back and look at one of Rob's old videos, he repairs a brick wall and makes new brick in the pattern of his plaster or whatever he used. Actually looked pretty good.
Actually, very proud of that job, Zach. Thank you.
I
Already
was
show
proud
me
too.
pleasure.
Good looking pair.
Oh,
What are we looking for?
if neither
All right.
one of the show me's are here, that'll be Nick Monar.
Do we got a show me or we got a Nick? Who do we got? Either one of the show me's or Nick Molnar comment. If not, Bud's above him. Pretty sure Nick's still here.
Oh, I know Nick's here. He just sent me.
Here. All right. Short name show me is here. Now we're looking for
Okay.
show me treasure.
All right, well, we'll give Show Me Treasure another 10 seconds because I just saw it off the timer, so it's been a minute, but we hadn't scrolled down within that minute, so we'll give him another, we'll give him. All righty, guys, we know Show Me's here. Thank you, Tomcat Josh.
Yeah, show me is below Nick. Going bottom up on this one.
Yeah, Nick's here.
But show me's gets it.
Yeah, Chuck, you're not the first person to do that, Chuck. Thank you, James. All righty, guys. That's going to go to Show Me. Show Me is your winner, Zach. Show Me. Zaxon will repeat his 3 options.
The options are a copper round, a book written by Madison Maine, or floating display cases.
Fantasy romance thriller. Oh, we actually made it to almost the end of the stream before you started in. Not bad. All righty, guys. I'm going to check one more name here in the races, so hang on 1 second. Race again.
My email's up there. Show me. Email me. Well, Javier. All right, email me. Show me.
All right. Well, that puts us one over 200. So who am I going to take out that we haven't seen in a few months?
All right, everybody, you better make sure you're hitting the like button. Rob is editing the participants list in the races.
All right. And since this is the most up-to-date list, Zach, I am going to
Jason says, take me
paste
out.
this list, and that will be our new master. Who does?
Jason, BC Treasure Trail says, take me out.
Oh, okay. All right.
be that way, Jason. You don't like stuff from Americans, huh?
I hate doing that because he's always such a big supporter of the channel. But if that's what he wishes, your folks' wishes are my command.
I want $1 million.
Done. You're $1 million. All right, let's go to
Wish many a
iCloud.
weird thing.
All right, let's send myself an email.
Absolutely, Minix.
I think Jason's been snorting snow again.
I think he's tired tonight. I don't think I've seen a single joke from him.
I know.
No, there was one. There was one,
Okay.
but it
Yeah,
it was tamed by Jason's standards.
Maybe he got a different job. Usually when he's up there on that boat, he has a lot of time to come up with good jokes. He says I start small. Maybe that's why you got rubbed wrong during your happy ending.
You start small. Your wife said the same thing.
We all start small.
She also said you finish small, Jason, but you know.
Ouch! That's not good.
That's rough, Bill. That was a little rough.
That was rough.
Night, Patty D.
Good night, Patty.
Have a good night, Patty.
That's what it is. Torchy came up with. He's got 24-hour daylight up there. He's not sleeping.
Ah, that's it. That's it. I still have on my bucket list, guys, good to go see the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. I just love to. I'm not giving it to you, Josh. Yes, if it gets to that point, small is no longer the issue. Alrighty, guys. Well, it is 11:41. Like Zach says, we normally knock off at 11:45. So, guys, we're gonna do one more race here. And thank you, Patty. Hang on for 1 minute, Patty. We're gonna run the last race, and we're gonna make this for bigger foreign silver. Okay.
Big Fern Silver?
Big foreign silver.
Big Fern Silver.
Thank you, past and present. Alrighty, guys. I've got the race all done, ready to go. Shuffle characters, and a third shuffle. Alrighty, guys. This is for a bigger silver coin. I can ship anywhere in the U.S. or Canada. 3, 2, 1, and go. And for you folks that are members, I put up a video today. It's my Monday Digs video. I actually have it done 2 days early. Thank you. You betcha, Greg. Time to unplug, Mystic.
What's this race for? I didn't catch it.
A bigger foreign silver. Fern.
Very nice.
We love our Fern. Zach, I got a good deal on some foreign coins. I got plenty of them, so we have some good silver to give out. And guys, we're gonna have at least two $25 gift cards tomorrow, along with another big silver.
Who was it that said they were vacationing over to Japan or something? We were trying to talk them into going to coin shops.
I thought 5 Mile. Was it 5 Mile or Relic Reaper said they were heading to Japan? I thought it was one of those two. What, buddy?
Cat's getting a little tired of you paying so much attention to that dog.
Well, the dog was in a little bit of distress tonight. She's had some problems with not catching her breath, but like clearing her throat.
Yeah.
And she came running to the back door really fast, like kind of like hacking. So I knew she needed to go outside and eat some grass to settle it down.
But the problem is Denise has got the backyard tore up and there's literally no grass. She's got it down to bare dirt because she's resodding. So I had to get Denise up to get the dog's leash so she could take her out front where the new grass is so she could eat some grass. And that has seemed to settle her down. But I was really nervous because she was having she couldn't catch her breath.
Isn't that
All right, guys.
Isn't that dog a black lab?
Yeah. And the owners, okay, 4 seconds. Oh, 7 stacks came up right in front of Prospector Jason. Boom.
Thank you, Tomcat Josh.
The owner's aware of it. Thank you, Tomcat Josh. Boom. And she's going to be taking it to the vet, Zach. All right, guys, we know 7 stacks was here a few minutes ago.
Yep.
We're looking for 7 stacks. Prospector Jason E. Minor, Fluff Nugget, David Frazier, Digging Louisiana, Flash in the Pan, Colonel's Collecting. You got a timer started?
I do right now.
Not seen any one of them yet.
Now Jason says I really wanted it.
7 stacks. Prospector Jason E. Minor, David Frazier.
Oh, come on, 7 stacks. I know you're going to be here in the morning.
Or Colonel's
I hope
Collecting.
you didn't get McClory.
Fluff Nugget was here earlier too.
I'm not seeing anybody that was on it. Night, Patty. Colonel's Collecting is here.
Colonel's here. He's at the bottom of that list.
Yeah, he's at 7th.
But hey, thanks for letting us know, Colonel. Colonel could be having a double day here.
Yeah, we're
Digging
running
Louisiana was here earlier. Digging Louisiana, if you are here, let us know.
7 stacks. Prospector Jason E. Minor, David Frazier, Digging Louisiana, Flash in the Pan. I don't see none of them.
See, it pays for Colonel to be here till the end. He's going to be richly rewarded in 3, 2, 1. Boom! That's going to Colonel.
Congratulations.
Double silver win for Colonel tonight, or double win. Actually, it is a double silver. Thank you, Colonel. You just saved me some shipping. Lucinda says, Rob, you can give the dog Pepto. That's a good idea, Lucinda. Thank you. Boom, double silver for Colonel tonight.
Yeah. Nice. Congrats, Colonel.
All right, guys. Well, we're right at that 2-hour mark.
Thank you, Colonel, for being here a little time. Thank you all for being here so much. And like I say, tomorrow, guys, we're going to kind of have a continuation of the 5,000 sub.
Courtesy of Greg A.U. Diary, guys. So be sure to please thank Greg tomorrow for these gifts we bring up.
Thank you so much tonight, Tomcat Josh, for the 10 memberships.
And guys, I'm going to head off air, and I'm going to build the 2 Monday Digs races, and I'm going to build the members races. So we've got those hit the ground tomorrow going. Zach, thank you, Bill, so much tonight for co-hosting.
Thank you, John.
All right, later, guys.
See all you good people in the
Everybody.
morning.
Boom. Good night, everybody.
Be good humans.